All right, today I'm going to go over the Okidokey door lock um, and some of the features I like and some of the features I don't like. If you're anything like me, you've probably done a lot of research on how it works, and everything seemed pretty sexy, but I want to go through some of the things that I think are cool and not cool about it, just to kind of let you know, because I've watched all the videos, and this is the stuff that I didn't see that was a surprise to me when I bought it. So they give you some ideas of how it works, but basically it doesn't really work the way they say it will. So this is the starter kit with the smart lock plus the smart reader. I like the smart reader idea because for kids and family members that aren't tech savvy, they could come up and unlock and enter your house and then relock your house on the way out, or if you're going on a walk with your dog, it's an easy way to do that as well. Comes in 3 colors. Satin, nickel, polished brass, and antique bronze. So basically, we're going to go over everything now. Right now, you can see I have the lock installed. Go over here and kind of... I have the lock installed. And I'll just go over a few things. It still works like a regular door lock, so you can still lock and unlock. This button will manually, or will electronically lock it and unlock it. Now you hear all that extra noise back there. Originally I thought it would just turn and close and that would be it, but what's happening is there's a lot of spinning going on after spinning. And after talking to them, they told me that it was because the lock needs to reset, so that if anybody were to insert a key, they could, or if they didn't do that, they would have trouble inserting a key. So a lot of noise. So I really wasn't happy with that, but oh well, it's not a huge deal. It's just a lot of extra noise. The plus and minus buttons allow you to enter into some different modes. The different modes are like passive mode, so that it just basically doesn't lock or unlock if you have guests that are coming in and out for a birthday party, and there's some other, but all in all, install was super easy. If you're not good at installing and you think you can install anything else like the Kivo, this one would be best for you, but it was easy, simple, no problems. A little buggy figuring out how to start it up, but once I got it all and they helped me on the phone, we were good. So now we're going to go outside and we are going to look at a smart access panel. Here I have the smart access panel installed. I'm going to shut this door so you can see the deadbolt sort of working. That's a smart access panel. Now to me, I thought that you could give somebody one of these little wristbands or cards or fobs, and then they could basically just kind of walk up to your house and hover it over and it would just work. But since this is battery powered and not plugged into the wall or any kind of power, then they basically can't have it on all the time, they say. So you actually physically do need to hit the top button, which gets the blue lights going, and then you can sort of hover it over, hold it there, and then it just locked my door. See the deadbolt there. So if you want to do it again, you got to touch it, blue lights, hover it over, it'll unlock your door. Nothing crazy. It's not a huge downside, but I was under the impression you would just walk up and slide it over like you have it like workplaces and stuff like that, and you'd be in and out of your house. That was easy to install, it just affixed on there. But another feature that I was super excited about when I wanted to buy the app was the proximity sensor. So I wanted to be able to have my phone communicate with the lock, and then I would just enter my house, no problems, because it knew my phone was in my pocket. And then when I got in my house, it would just automatically lock. So that was kind of what I would thought would be cool, but that's not the case. The actual proximity, it does work, and it can lock inside, but there's some other things that you need to know about it. The proximity for when you walk up to your house has to be turned on every time you want it to work. So it doesn't just stay on all the time. So basically, if you're inside your house and you have it turned on, if anytime you get in range of the lock, it's going to unlock the door. So what they told me is if you're going to the grocery store and you're going to carry groceries to your kids, and when you come up, there's a little hand on the app, which if you download the app, you can see it's a little gray hand that if you touch it, it turns green and asks you if you want to turn it on. And When you walk up to the door, at that point it will recognize you and it will unlock the door. But when you get into your house, it's not going to lock. The only way to have it lock is over here on the side. I don't know if you can kind of see it. There's a little indent here where you would have to cut out with scissors this piece of plastic. And there's a little magnet that just jars out just a little, about right here, a black magnet that would come out about that far. And then there's a sticky magnet that you would stick on the side of your door. And basically when this door shuts and that magnet sees that magnet, then it will lock your door. But that's also an easy way to get locked out of your house. So say you're going outside to welcome some new guests and your kids run up behind you. Sorry for the lighting. The kids run up behind you and they slam the door, then basically you're locked out of your house. So that's really not a cool feature. It doesn't even have a time feature. So it doesn't even have a feature for you to time it out like some others for 30 seconds. You could time it out or something like that. This doesn't have that. You basically, there's no way to lock it. So overall, I give this like maybe a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It's sexy, but it doesn't do what I want to do, so I might be taking it back and getting the Kivo. But if you have any questions about it, just send me a link or a comment at the bottom, and I will answer all your questions. They tell you a lot on the site, but this is just some real world stuff that I noticed. All right.